ex-Vietnamese gang members here. Freedom is good, man. Freedom is good. You ain't really free until you're free from the captivity of your own thoughts. Those negative thoughts that dictates how you live your life. To be honest, you are free, but like you are walking zombies. When you feed into a frenzy of dramas and it affects how you feel and it's produced actions that bring negative results, then you are in prison by those frenzy dramas. That's why I don't feed into negative emotions, negative thoughts, bad vibes, because that ain't gonna produce nothing benefits to myself or the people that I come in contact with. So I gotta have that mindset, you know what I'm saying? My mindset have to be ready and always ready, 110% ready to combat those negative thoughts, negative vibes, negative dramas, and negative actions. I remember right after I got caught in the Fed, my mindset shifted from being a criminal, to into someone that want to make a difference in somebody else's lives. But my mindset telling me is that in order for me to make a difference in somebody else's lives, I have to make a difference in my life. So when I first stepped right into Atlanta USP, when they transferred me to Atlanta USP, I look at what I'm about to face. It's a whole bunch of people like me. So that means I'm about to face the unknown. But the fact of the matter is how I have my mindset ready. That's what counts. So my mindset at that time is to peel off my old self. Because I know that my old ways and my old actions have produced me here, have led me here to the prison. So you see, the mindset is very important. So when you get into the prison, you see all kind of mindset. You got a short-timers mindset, like, I'm not going to be here long. Let me get out of here. So that short-timer mindset, he don't want to be friends with nobody. He want to use anyone he come in contact with because he knows he ain't going to be here long. And then he got somebody like myself. Gary, can you shut that door for me, please? Gary? Thank you. And then, that was my little boy. And then, the one that doing 10 years and up, you got all kind of mindset. Some become institutionalized, especially the one that got life. But also some that still appealing their cases. And they still have hopes. Those are the ones that are not institutionalized. They refuse. They refuse to go according to the jailhouse rules. Because they have hope that one day they will be free. The one that institutionalized, he wake up, he look at it like, man, this is my home now. He begin to dress like a CO, talk like a CO. You walk into his cells, he got pointed magazine about this high, hooches everywhere, gambling everywhere. So I seen a lot, you know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of mindsets. I have my own mindset. So I have a mindset that I'm gonna be a different man when I step outside of society. I refuse to participate anything that going on inside the prison. Gang banging, drinking, gambling, gossiping. Anything that is not intellectually benefiting me, I refuse to participate. I'm always looking for ways to improve my physical capability in order to handle all situations that I might come in contact with. Learning any new information so that I might combat the illusion that we as man just a status quo after we made a mistakes. So to me, mindset is so important, man. So important. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people not recognizing, you know? It's not that they don't see it. It's just there's so much distraction that cause them to not even have a mindset of who they really want to be. So when they're running to a gangs, or when they're running to an activity that everyone is participating, even though they know it's harmful, but they're still doing it. So my time in the Fed it's like a training grounds. So what are you doing now that distracts you to have a mindset of who you really want to be? To be honest, I never want to have a mindset be who I was. Once I realized that what got me into the Fed was this illusion, a false image that presented to me to be a Vietnamese gang's members, to be tough, to always at the throat of another Vietnamese. What's the ways? But it ain't. Man, to be honest, luckily I didn't get charged with no gang related, no murder charges, you know what I'm saying? None of that take me away for a long time. So that's why as soon as I realized it, this mindset of a new me, a mindset of a new me, it's like a light bulb have lit up in my my old self was peeling off. And I realized there are so much more, man. So much more. But you gotta take that steps though. You cannot feed into the negative vibes, the negative energy, the negative dramas. All those things that you hear and see, all it is to take you away from your true self. It creates confusion that you cannot have the mindset of who you really want to be. So that's where I start my journey, is to realize my 10 years, I have to be someone different. But in the prison, man, 99%, they don't want to change. They think that whatever got them into the prisons, they're going to be able to survive when they get out. That's why a lot of them become a repeated offenders. 1, 2, 3 times. But blessing is those after 3rd times they have discovered themselves because they're getting tired. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing right now, think about it. Where is your mindset? Why is your mindset? Do your mindset have set you to a journey that improve your livelihood right now? Because if you hear anybody talk on the internet, and after you heard them talking, and it does not improve your livelihood, that is all but distraction and confusing you of who is you really want. But you gotta have a mindset. You gotta have a mindset who you want to be right now. Trust me. Gangbang, it's just part of a status quo that we are being a quotas. So it's a matter of times. We gonna be in that quotas. So you gotta come to your sense. You gotta come to your realization and have a mindset right now. You know, Vietnamese culture, man, everything we do in the past, like my situation, my criminal act, most Vietnamese feel it's a taboo to talk about it. But I don't. I just feel like it's a process of evolution of my life or any human lives. We all go through certain process to become in tune with ourselves. Nothing is perfect and nothing is pretty, man. Because if the Fed didn't teach me anything, it had taught me one thing. They are create because the prison will create because they know many of us gonna end up in it. And they taught me one thing: to never follow the crowds. They're gonna hate you because you're making a different impact in your own lives and then the lives of others. They'd rather you listen to the drama talks than just spit a little knowledge of how to improve your livelihood. To improve your livelihood, first you gotta stop the negativity that you are participating. Second, get you a job. Because that job is what's gonna make you and create you a ways of building your assets. And within that jobs, you're working on your skills. Your skill is your desire to be what you want to be. You know, I always thought for myself, I always thought that if I can use my brains to make money, that would be a wonderful thing. I used to work a whole bunch of jobs. I do construction. I do, I work in the restaurant. I work at Amazon. I work a whole lot of jobs, and I feel no shame about it. But all those jobs provide me an experience. I run a business. I run a lounge. And running a lounge provides me an experience of operating a small business. The same thing with you. To improve your livelihood right now is you got to stop participating in negativity and know that building assets take times, man. The only assets that you make a quick access is by participating in criminal activities that will get you caught up. This is real life. This ain't no Hollywood. Hollywood mess people mind up too. Like they robbing 5 banks and don't get caught. Come on, man. Real life, you can't even rob 1 bank. You see? So that's where you start your mindset. Your mindset right now. Change your livelihood by stop participating in negativity. Don't listen to all these frenzy dramas talk, because that's gonna fill your brains with nothing but negativity and dramas. You have no room for that. And start to work on your skills, man. Whatever skill you have right now. But you gotta have that mindset. Until next time. This is Saturday. I know that if y'all spend time with your families, man, y'all missing out. If y'all spend time with your kids, you missing out. At the end of the day, the most valuable things in your life are those that love you unconditionally. 99% of your homies, they love you conditionally, not unconditionally. I'm sorry, but that's just facts. But you do find one that ride or die. But it's hard. Until next time. Xfinity Games here. Let's be free. Freedom is good. Freedom is good. So stay free.